Good morning. Welcome back to a weekly devotional here. And today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 6. And what kind of is popping in my head is when we talk about how we hate things, right? We kind of use it phrases a lot, and I hate this and I hate that. And college football season's coming up. So if you're a fan of a team, there's some other teams you kind of hate. There's some that pop in my head, but I don't want to offend people out there this morning. So I'll just keep that to myself. But when we talk about what we hate, and Jesus doesn't really preach on that much, and there's not that much in the Bible talking about what truly should be hated. But there is a passage in Proverbs that Solomon writes what God hates, and Solomon was the second wisest man that ever lived, right behind Jesus. So let's just look in to see what Solomon writes that God hates. So starting in verse 16, it says there are 6 things the Lord hates, no 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who sows discord in a family. So these are the things that are listed that God hates, and are they the same things that we hate? How many things of those have we done? Probably a fair amount, honestly. But thankfully, Jesus came to offer forgiveness for all our sins. But the things that God hates is eyes that look down on people, that are prideful, lying. How many of us have used a lie to kind of get ourselves out of trouble, or to maybe shave the truth a little bit, right? Hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots to do evil, feet that race to do wrong. So a mind that is set on constantly doing what's against God's will. All these things are kind of go back to the mind, and kind of the mind is tied to the heart a lot of times. What's in our heart is what comes out in our mind. A false witness pours out lies. Another passage about lying. You can tell how much God's lying displeases God. And a person who sows discord in a family. Do you think the family is kind of a sacred structure that God put in place? So someone who's trying to destroy their own family from within, that's kind of probably going back to lies. So you can really kind of boil this down to kind of what your heart is, and what comes through your mind is a lot of times what's in your heart. So if we can work on keeping these things out of our heart, then we'll be on the right path to pleasing God. So I hope you all have a great week.